Australian Prime Minister is the latest to announce a major overhaul in the way Australia's migration system is dealing with its 1.8 million temporary migrants. But what will be the major reforms proposed and how will it affect the people coming to Australia? Let's find out. The proposed reforms will be divided into 3 tiers. Firstly, a light touch approach for highly skilled and well-paid migrants, then a mid-level for workers earning above the temporary skilled migration income threshold, and finally a lower wage cohort for sectors facing a serious lack of skilled workers such as the caring economy. The proposal is to remove the current requirement for labor market testing and increase the temporary skilled migration income threshold and index it to the wage price index. This would mean minimum requirements and regular updates in line with cost of living, so migrant workers can't be underpaid. The government has also put into focus the exploitation of temporary migrant workers, and are proposing to allow them to move to a new employer within their current sector or type of work within 6 months, to escape any potential exploitative situation. They will also set up a system to deregister employers with a history of serious workplace breaches, from ever hiring a temporary migrant worker. The review recommends that the Working Holidaymaker program should be reset to its original purpose of being a cultural exchange program instead of a gateway for migration. They also suggest that it should be limited to 1 year and international agreements such as the Free Trade Agreement with the UK should be taken into consideration. The review also targets international students, proposing to move from a genuine temporary entrant criterion to a genuine student test, to prevent people enrolling in low-value courses just to obtain work rights. And they also propose to allow such students a temporary graduate visa upon completion of their study, which would be enough time for the government to identify high-potential graduates who can then successfully proceed with a permanent skilled visa. Finally, the review puts its focus on the family reunion for migrants, keeping it an important part of a strong and stable community but reducing the backlogs. They suggest a parent visa lottery and a cheaper, more attractive temporary visa product for parents in place of the permanent parent program. The Albanese government has set the ball rolling for these reforms. Now it is up to everyone involved in the system, businesses, unions and any other stakeholder to come to the negotiation table and make sure that this venture is truly beneficial to everyone involved. With that, we will have to wait and see how this review takes fruition in the coming months.